Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Padres have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Carlos Martinez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
Digging in now for San Diego, Jose Pirela. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 1 for 5. First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
2-0 count, the pitch. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
2-1.
The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
And now a pitch on the way. Low for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
The 1-1 home. Count is 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3. Padres down in order. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Joey Lucchesi, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Stepping up now, Ozzie Smith. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Cardinals, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First pitch on its way. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And this pitch is popped straight up right around the home plate area, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Set to get his day started, Stan Musial, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. Still no score. Second inning coming up in St. Louis, and with a little bit more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Stepping in, Ian Kinsler, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
No, that's foul, that's
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
One and 2 now. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. The 2-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Musial ranging back, still going back. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
So the bases are clear now following the home run. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. But the Padres draw first blood here on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. Set to get his day started, Rogers Hornsby. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Hornsby is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty. This guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Hornsby gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it. 1 there, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. And that misses. 2-1.
Count for 2-1.
Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Coming to the plate now, Marcell Ozuna. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ozuna, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 2-0. Cold strike on the change. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Matt Carpenter would be next. The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Matt Carpenter. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 2 down, runners at 1st and 2nd. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The set and the 2-1. He breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
He's set. The 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, bases loaded. And this is knocked down on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that'll put an end to the inning. 3 left for St. Louis. They still trail 1-0. Next to the plate for the Padres, Hunter Renfroe, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
Renfroe.
Now the pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone as they add still another. Hunter Renfroe leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Into the box, Joey Lucchesi.
Number 37.
As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up. Carpenter in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Machado now on 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
Into the box now, Jose Pirela. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third. Carpenter is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Padres get 1 in the inning, and it comes on the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping up to the plate, Enos Slaughter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit back up the middle. Tirella gloves it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
Into the box, Stan Musial. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. They trail it here 2-0. So coming to the plate, Tony Gwynn. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. This is skied into short left center. Musial sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Adrian Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Two runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a looper to left. Musial moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see both guys into the 90s. One guy well into the 90s, 97 versus 91 on the top velocities so far. So digging in now, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they're on top 2-0. Now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He drew a walk his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Pitcher number 4, Yadier.
Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Hit hard to the right. Foul. Hornsby aboard here at first with nobody out. Ground ball to second. This could be two. To second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. A ball and no strikes. Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He's a 9-year Major League vet. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Benito Santiago, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, that last at bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. And now a pitch on the way. In there, strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 10, Hunter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Fell behind early in this one, 3-0, and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Here's Matt Carpenter. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he got him.
The pitcher, number 18.
So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Ozzie Smith. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
And it's 1-2 to the Wizard. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
37. Joey.
First offering on its way. Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Manny Machado 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's his 2nd strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready now, Jose Pirela. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Tony Gwynn.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And that one got a piece of him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box, Adrian Gonzalez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gonzalez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. 2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Carpenter trying to get there. Here now the 2-2. Another one sent foul. And he comes back with one down and in for ball three.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
The 3-2 pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And another foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres leave a pair, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Now batting, Enos Slaughter. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A bouncer to the left side. Machado has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
At the plate, Stan Musial. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a ball, 1-0.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1 out, nobody on. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fiorella has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, number 0.
Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. So stepping in, Ian Kinsler. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2 balls and a strike.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes Ozuna, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 249 career, and the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. John Brebbia is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 60, John Brebbia.
Benito Santiago will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Slaughter. And that's the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Into the box now, Will Myers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Lifted down the line in left. Musial on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 10, Hunter Renfroe.
Hunter Renfroe will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. 2 out, nobody on. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 San Diego. So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Myers is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first two pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Two tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Fouled away.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fiorella is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna.
Now in the box, Marcell Ozuna. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Eric Hosmer is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 30, Eric Hosmer.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. So 1 man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2.
About certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Machado awaits the 2-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3. Jose Pirela will be next. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
So a runner at first now with one away, and moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Machado stands at first with one out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
In now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two and two now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Pulled toward right center field. Slaughter giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Padres leave one. They lead it 3-0. Kirby Yates is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is a fastball thrown by him for a strike.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
1-2, here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
And that misses ball one.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Runs up and gets this one down. And Machado with the bare hand. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Luke Gregerson enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Luke Gregerson.
Striding in to start the 9th, Adrian Gonzalez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Ian Kinsler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Slaughter is right there as he takes it for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 9, Benito Santiago.
Riding in once again, Benito Santiago. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Slaughter is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Nothing further in the San Diego ninth. On to the bottom half. Last chance now for the Redbirds. They trail here 3-0. Trevor Hoffman
please.
comes out of the bullpen
Now
to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 51, Trevor Hoffman.
Digging in to try it again. Ina Slaughter. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
And he takes ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the ninth is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 is laid off, put in there for strike 1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Myers is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
So striding in, Stan Musial. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare. A guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Stan Musial becomes out number 2 this inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The fastball to start the at-bat from Hoffman as he takes charge. 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he chased it in the dirt. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
3-0 the final score in this one today. San Diego took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Joey Lucchesi gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Trevor Hoffman hammers down the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.